Hello and welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I will be doing Are you knocking yourself out of your intuitiveness and how? So I will be using the main ways of intuiting. I will then use my intuition to see if you are, and if you are, I'll figure out I'll pull to see which way you are knocking yourself out of your intuitiveness. And then, yes, we'll figure out how you can fix that, okay? Well, I'll intuitively say what comes to mind in order to fix it, all right? So now, first group we're going to go with are the perfectionists. The ones who know exactly how things should be in order for them to be the best they could be right now. So our perfectionists knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week. I get a yes. Yes. And a slight tinge of a no. So, let's see, how might you be doing that? And we have conditional choices. So, you are, how should I say it? You want something to come in, but it needs to follow a certain condition. So like you want to date this certain guy, but they need to come to you in a certain way. Or you want to make this dish, but you can't. You need all the ingredients to make the dish. If not, you won't make it. You won't find something else to substitute. The thing that's lacking, because I don't know why, but that's what's coming to mind. Now for my helpers. So, are my helpers knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? I still get a yes. And let's see how. So, reaction. Reaction was the first thing I saw. So, I'm getting that you're reacting to things more than thinking about what will be the best way to stand up to something or to deal with something. You're reacting. It's like it's the first thing that comes to your mind that you are saying. Not really. You are not really. You are not really thinking of ways to best deal with it. You're just reacting. Okay? Now, for my achievers, the ones who have goals preset in their mind and who work to realize those goals. So, are my achievers knocking themselves out? I'm getting yes and a slight no. So I get that towards the end of the week, you will notice what you're doing and you'll get yourself back in alignment with your intuitiveness. Though at the beginning, my achievers, how will you be knocking yourselves out of your intuitiveness? So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And we got reaction. Yet again, you're reacting to things. You're not really, how should I say? You're not really doing things. Like, you're not really thinking about them. You're just reacting. So now for my individualists, the artists, the trendsetters. So these angels and guides are my individualists knocking themselves out. I get a yes, but then there's like a very quick no. So what that will mean to me is that at first, like at the beginning of the week, like maybe 1 or 2 days, you might, then you'll realize it, and then you'll get back into line. But how are my individualists knocking themselves out? Resolving a negative belief about yourself. So it's like you're trying to fix something. So you're resolving something by trying to fix it, which might not be the best way of doing this. Because resolving something, if not done in the right mind, in the right head space, could be detrimental. You want to create the solution. You want to create your next step. You don't want to fall back into the wrong way of thinking every single time. Now for my investigators. So are my investigators knocking themselves out? They are, but they're not. How are they knocking themselves out? I feel like you guys as well are going to be like getting back, noticing. I pulled universal signs, which means that you're not really basing yourself off of your intuitiveness. You are you're not basing yourself off of your intuition. You're basing yourself off of what other people are telling you, or your horoscope is telling you. In reality, you have complete control over your reality. It's just a matter of being conscious about the fact that you have complete control, right? So that's for my individualists, I hope. Now for my investigators. So please, angels and guides, are my investigators knocking themselves out? I got a I'm not sure. Now that to me indicates that you're not, how should I phrase this? Something's gonna happen that's gonna make you unstable in your decision to do something specific. Or it's all gonna be down to the way you, why am I speaking so slowly? It's something's gonna knock you off. I don't know what it is, and you are going to feel a little off center, and due to that, I feel like that initial yes but no bit was that the discomfort, the not being certain of what you're doing wrong or whatever, is what is actually making you a little iffy. Now for my loyalists. So are my loyalists knocking themselves out? Again, no, but a yes. So towards the end of the week you are, but how? So please, angels and guides. And we got resolving a negative belief about yourself. And as I said prior, when you try to resolve something, you're trying to fix an issue instead of trying to create a solution or create a better outcome, or just create the outcome you want, which is what you should be thinking about. So now for my loyalists. Please, angels and guides, are the loyalists knocking themselves out? I get a no. I get a no, and a very slight yes. Very slight. So how would that be? I'm getting indirectness. You are not really going to you're knocking yourself out of your intuitiveness, because you are, what I'm getting is that you're like avoiding to notice what is actually coming to you. You're like, no, that can't be it. You're second guessing yourself, basically, is what I'm getting. Now for my enthusiasts. So please, angels and guides are my enthusiasts knocking themselves out. I get a yes, mainly. It's like a, how should I say it? You're not, yeah, you're mainly unsure about yourself. What I'm getting is that you're too enthusiastic that you are not paying attention to what you're getting and acting upon that. But wait a minute, how are my enthusiasts knocking themselves out? I got universal signs. So if you are placing too much importance on the external signs that other people are telling you about, and not enough on your internal guidance, that is going to be an issue. That is what's going to be knocking yourself out. Now for my protectors. Now, are my protectors knocking themselves out? I get a yes and like a very slight tinge of a no. So I think that at the end of the week, you're going to notice this and you're going to, like others, you're going to bring yourself back into alignment with what needs to happen. Now for my chameleons, the all of the aboves. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. I get a yes, and that's all I get. So, how are my chameleons knocking themselves out today? Please, well, not today, but this week. And we got choice through default. Are you, excuse me for that, are you basically putting yourself in a frame of mind where you have to, where you're kind of like, I can't make another choice because all the other choices will not help me get to where I want to get to. So I have to choose the one that the only thing that comes out in default. Like, what I mean to say is that the only thing that you think would be best, even though your intuition is saying don't do that, but you're like, but all these people are saying do it. So choice by default, suggested by others is what I'm getting. So because I mean, you guys are the mainly intuitive ones. You can use whatever type of intuitiveness in any given situation. But other people don't get that, so they are going to try and pigeonhole you, even though they aren't really doing what's best for you. They think they're doing what's best for you, but they're not. So, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.